50 Cent has been calling out Diddy for years, even before the feds got involved. They used to be cool back in the day, but their relationship took a turn, and now we're breaking down the history of their beef and how 50 eventually got the upper hand. Back when 50 Cent was trying to make it in the rap game, he was ghostwriting for other artists, including Diddy. In fact, 50 almost signed with Bad Boy Records, but everything changed after he got shot. The shooting happened because 50 released a track called Ghetto Quran, where he talked about a drug kingpin, Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Supreme allegedly wanted the industry to blackball 50, which is why Diddy never signed him. That decision turned out to be a huge mistake. After Diddy passed on him, 50 signed with Eminem and Dr. Dre, quickly dominating the rap game. His first album became one of the best-selling records ever, while Diddy struggled to find new talent. For a while, things stayed cool between Diddy and 50. But in 2003, they both attended Chris Lighty's wedding, and that's where the beef really started. At one point, Diddy told 50 he wanted to take him shopping and would pay for everything. 50 took offense, feeling it was something a guy would say to a girl, and the tension has been there ever since.
He said it to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
After the wedding, 50 Cent started taking shots at Diddy, like on the track Asterisk Poppin', them thangs where he rapped after the VMAs. My baby mama cussed my ass out, I kicked her ass. We back friends like Puffy and Steve Stout cut the grass around my clique so I can see these snakes you see am back in the hood, cause I see they're fake. Steve Stout, a record executive, has been close with Diddy since the 90s. However, they had major drama over a Nas music video that almost turned violent. The video in question was Hate Me Now, where one scene showed Diddy nailed to a cross like Jesus. This was Diddy's idea, and the label even paid extra to film it. But after talking to his mom and preacher, Diddy, a Catholic, decided he wanted the scene removed. Unfortunately, it was too late. The label had already sent the video to MTV, and it aired with the controversial scene. Diddy thought Steve and the label purposely kept the scene to stir controversy. Furious, Diddy showed up at Steve's office with goons, beat him up, and even threw a chair that narrowly missed Steve's head. Steve later described the attack in an interview, saying, "1 minute I'm in a meeting, the next I'm on the floor getting kicked and pounded. Someone threw a chair at my head. It felt like an attempt on my life." Diddy avoided jail time by paying Steve $500,000 in a settlement, and surprisingly, they became friends again. 50 Cent's beef with Diddy escalated when Diddy blocked Maze from signing with G-Unit. Maze, who had been trying to leave Bad Boy Records for years, wanted to sign with 50. Diddy demanded $2 million to release Maze from his contract, even though everyone knew Maze wasn't worth that much at the time. It became clear that Diddy was just trying to sabotage the deal to maintain control over Maze. Although it seemed for a moment that Maze would join G-Unit, 50 later called out Diddy, saying he pulled some sucker expletive to kill the deal.
You've always had a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, he did some suckers.
You always had a bad taste in your mouth.
He was a sucker on the Mace project because he know what he did.
Was there a number talked about?
Yeah, I was like, "What you looking for that?"
What you want?
He said $2 million. I'm like, Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. You crazy?
Maze later confirmed that Diddy was the only reason his deal with G-Unit didn't happen.
You know why it didn't go through. Diddy didn't let it go through. That's the reason it didn't go through. He wanted 50 to give him all of the money he thought I owed him. And I thought he owed me money, so that was always the underlying battle.
Around that time, 50 Cent took more subtle shots at Diddy that many people didn't notice until later. On the track Window Shopper, 50 starts with the line, "The top feels so much better than the bottom, so much better." Initially, fans thought it was just about 50's rise to the top of the rap game. But in 2018, 50 revealed on The Breakfast Club that it was a diss aimed at Diddy, referencing the time Diddy wanted to take him shopping. Later, 50 dropped another bomb in his track, rapping "Who shot Biggie Smalls? Slash if we don't get him, they gone, kill us all slash man. Puffy know who hit that, slash that, soft slash he scared them boys from the west side slash will break him off." On the outro, 50 made it clear he wanted no part in Diddy's social circle, saying, "Oh, I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons. I don't give a __. I don't want to hang out with your punk ass, no way. Got me __. running around this maze. Now you wanna play games? Don't wanna make the deal. A year later, in 2007, 50 and Diddy unexpectedly shared a stage at Madison Square Garden during T.I. and Ciara's Scream Fest. Diddy tried to hug both 50 and Kanye, but it was obvious 50 didn't want to be near him. The beef seemed to cool off for a while. In 2008, 50 dropped a remix of his track I Get Money, featuring both Diddy and Jay-Z. Diddy even shouted out 50's TV show during an interview.
I love this show, though. You got the brand new show. Have you seen it? I love this show.
Things stayed quiet until both 50 and Diddy got into the vodka business, reigniting the feud. Diddy partnered with Ciroc, a vodka made from grapes, and built a massive campaign around it. The deal reportedly made him over $100 million, and he was known for promoting the brand wherever he went. Meanwhile, 50 began openly criticizing Diddy again. In a 2010 radio interview, 50 called Diddy a bloodsucker and said his music was trash.
I was online, man, and I was reading you're not a big Puffy fan these days.
Well, you know what? It's news stuff.
During this time, 50 was also beefing with Rick Ross, one of Diddy's close allies. Diddy added fuel to the fire by renaming his crew the Supreme Team, which was seen as a direct jab at 50. Everyone knew Kenneth Supreme McGriff was the man behind the attempt on 50's life, so this was a major insult. After the 2010 BET Awards, Diddy dissed 50, saying if you hating, you a sucker. You ashy, your breath stink, and you know who I'm talking to. 50 fired back, calling Diddy a __, and started a Twitter petition to ban Diddy from using Biggie's name for profit. In the same interview, 50 exposed Diddy further by bringing up Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. He revealed that nude photos of Cassie were being shared, and after digging deeper, 50 suspected that Diddy was the one orchestrating the photos, not Cassie. Around this time, 50 also accused Diddy of having a relationship with James Cruz, a big name in the industry. Tony Yayo even claimed that 50 confronted James, yelling, "You Diddy." In 2012, 50 continued to troll Diddy, posting a picture of Diddy and Rick Ross on stage together, looking like they were about to kiss, with the caption "Good morning, girls." Love is in the air. When Diddy dropped the track Big Homie with Rick Ross and French Montana, 50 slammed it, calling it garbage.
He said James Cruz F. Diddy.
Diddy mostly ignored 50 Cent's shots over the years, but things heated up when 50 entered the vodka business in 2014. He partnered with Effin' Vodka and started using it to diss Diddy. To promote Effin', 50 posted a photo on Facebook with the caption from then on. 50 constantly referred to Ciroc as Puffy Juiced in his disses. When Diddy and French Montana shared a photo where it looked like they were cuddled up, 50 trolled them, saying Diddy clapped back on 50's birthday by jokingly sending him a lifetime supply of Ciroc. But 50 wasn't done. When Diddy went on The Breakfast Club, 50 sent a case of Effin' Vodka to troll him during the interview.